Hello, hello. My name is Kayla Brick. I am a Upwork coach and professional illustrator. Today I want to talk to you about why your proposals are not being seen by clients, why they're disappearing into the ether, and how to fix it. So first thing I want to do is look at where to find the viewed section on Upwork proposals. Under find work here, under proposals and offers, you can see your invitations. This here, submitted proposals, we have a little eyeball, which means that it was viewed by the client. And if you have a wall of these, you're doing just fine. But if you are seeing a couple of these in there, but not a whole lot of them, then we might have some things to fix to solve this. I highly, highly recommend that you go watch my video on job analysis so that you can start picking better jobs that are more active, that have real clients behind them, that have really good budgets. But the two main problems that are causing this issue, first one is that the job listing has been on the platform for multiple days or past 48 hours. So let's look right here on any of these job listings. Posted 4 hours ago, posted 5 hours ago. Under the most recent, you're going to see the ones that have been posted super recently. If we go under most recent, those are really good ones to look at too. I like filters personally whenever it comes to that stuff. Let's just take a look at the general feed. We can look at any of these jobs and see that they have been posted relatively recently. And then we start to get into the posted yesterday, the posted a day ago, 2 days ago, stuff like that, where it's now to the point where either the client is no longer interested in hiring somebody or somebody's been hired for that job already. It does require the client, when they put a job listing on Upwork, to manually close it. So a lot of times jobs that have already been hired for or been abandoned completely are still on the platform for days at a time, sometimes even up to a month. It does do a clean out of these old jobs, but they tend to take a little while to do it. So that's why a lot of times you'll see these job listings just sitting on the platform for days and days. And it can be really tempting when you see a job listing like this to still send connects into it because there's not a whole lot of indications that anything is quote unquote wrong. But if you look at this little number here, the first thing I think to myself when I see 2 days ago is that somebody's already been hired for this most likely. And if not, then they're getting very close to hiring somebody or the job is no longer active. I would consider it to be a dead job at that point. So that's usually problem number one, is you're still sending proposals into jobs that are quote unquote dead and no longer active on the platform. So that's something that I would immediately look for to change, and that will help you get in front of active clients who actually want to hire you. You can look at the little activity on the job to see the activity on what's happening behind the scenes. We can see when the client viewed the job listing. We could look at when somebody was hired, how many people were interviewed, which is another super non-intuitive thing. Wish Upwork would pick different terminology, but interviewing, just as a side note, is not actual interview. It just means that a message has been sent to a freelancer. So nobody's been shortlisted. There's no Zoom meetings happening. It is just a message has been sent to a freelancer. But staying on topic, the other problem that oftentimes is an issue here is job is too competitive. I'll see a lot of times my students will start sending proposals into a job that's got 20 to 50 proposals already into it. And that oftentimes can be a situation where the client is completely overwhelmed with proposals. The proposal may be really good. It actually might be what they're looking for, but they are so overwhelmed. They're drowning in proposals by that point. A lot of times, especially with anything that's relatively decent budget on here, they are going to get 20 to 50 proposals, sometimes even more than that, overnight oftentimes on here. So it's really good idea to get to these job listings quickly as possible. But let's just say we're looking through the job listings on Upwork. It's been posted 4 hours ago, so that immediately solves that problem. Let's just look at this as an example here. We can go into the activity on the job and we can see how many proposals have already been sent into this job listing. So less than 5 is really, really good. That just tells me that even if I don't boost, which I don't recommend, if you don't boost at all and you send in something now, you're far more likely to actually get seen by the client. And we can actually see that happening here with the interviews. There's 3 of them already happening here. So that is the other issue. Let me find something that's already super competitive just to show you an example. Yeah, let's look at this guy here. I bet this has already got, yep. Oh yeah. 20 to 50 proposals, interviewing 8 people. So at this point, it has been on the platform for more than 24 hours. So it's not unusual unusual, especially for this budget, to see 20 to 50 proposals already. So this, if you have a new profile, no reviews, very early on Upwork, I don't recommend that you send anything to this one because it is, even though it's a really awesome budget, too competitive. It's already been on the platform for a little bit too long. This is a great budget, but too many proposals. Client is already whittled down the number of proposals within that first 24 hours and they're already interviewing people. It's really unlikely that they're going to expand out and go back to the just endless amount of proposals that are still in their inbox at this point. Those are usually the two problems that I see, which is why I like to use filters to help with the proposals and making sure that we only see less than 5 to 10, or 10 to 15 proposals. So I hope that helps. This is the easiest way to start getting clients to view your profile and see your proposals. And if you're looking for free resources that I have available, definitely check out my description. I have a free school group that you can join. So give that a go, and I will see you guys in the next one.